Whoa, you're very high. Hey y'all, I'm Waverly, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a long distance relationship question video type thing. Basically, I went online and I searched up some questions that people want to know about long distance relationships and blah blah blah. And it's coming up to a year now that Jason and I have been dating, so I thought I'm going to do this just to do it, I guess. It's a great reason, isn't it? So I've got 10 questions written down on my little baby. I'm basically going to answer them to hopefully inform you a little bit more on long distance relationships. Yay! Do LDR couples experience a less satisfying relationship? More lustful or more love-filled? I don't really know what they mean by satisfying, but I don't personally think it is. The only thing you're really missing out on is the physical contact and actually being able to be with the person physically, but mentally you can do anything you would in a normal relationship other than physically touch and be with each other. So I personally don't feel that it's less satisfying. If anything, it's more satisfying because people suck. How often do LDR couples see each other? This varies on the amount of distance, how you can get there, and what you have to pay to get there. With me and Jason, it is a plane. So I think you can probably guess we don't see each other often. In fact, we haven't met yet. But an average LDR couple that has to take a plane probably see each other once or twice a year, depending on the price of the ticket. Now, if you are in the same country, just on other ends of the country, it'll probably be once a month. It's like a train or a coach or a car ride. It can be quite often, but obviously not every day. And they can spend anything from the day to 2 days to months together, just so they basically do it for the amount of time that they really want to or can afford to. Do LDR couples often worry about cheating? I would think that they would worry about as much as cheating as a normal couple would, because anyone can cheat, whether it be close or far. I think what they really worry about is where they actually are when they're not talking to you, and that's basically what they worry about, which could also be linked to cheating. But if you are trustworthy of your partner, I don't think it'd be any more than a close distance relationship. What is the most challenging thing about an LDR relationship? Personally, for me, the most challenging thing is not being with him or not knowing where he is when he's supposed to be online. I would say that's a pretty common challenging thing with anyone in a long distance relationship, is just not being with the partner when they want to be, or when the partner needs them and they can't be there physically and all they can do is like touch the screen and be sad, like the sadness avails. How do you maintain a happy, loving relationship? This is pretty simple, pretty basic. Be truthful, be honest, be open, and just love them. That's pretty much it. It's exactly the same as a close distance relationship, except you're not being physically together. So if anything, it makes it even more loving because there's no way for it to be lustful. There's no sex, there's no making out all the time, there's no trying to feel up your partner, blah blah blah. And if anything, it makes it more loving because you learn to love that person rather than lust after them. Is there anything you would advise against doing? My advice to be is don't accuse or blame. Try to avoid arguments as much as possible. Now, although if you love the person and they love you back, them arguments are going to get solved instantaneously. Well, maybe not instantaneously, but pretty quickly. And I would just say, be open and don't hide things. Just try to avoid arguments as much as you can. So don't cause arguments, don't blame, don't accuse. Definitely don't think they are cheating on you, because that will cause a lot of arguments in trust issues and blah blah blah, and it will just cause a lot of arguments which you don't need in your relationship. Does distance increase certain problems such as jealousy and misunderstandings? Jealousy, yes, you are jealous 24/7 of the people that get to be with their partner every single day. Definitely, that is one of the biggest things it does. It makes you jealous because you want to be there and you can't be. And when he's or she is saying that they're with their friends, you're so jealous because you wish you could be there with him and his friends, or with her and her friends. And it's just a little like, you get jealous of pretty much everyone who gets to be in their company. Misunderstanding, sometimes it can, like if you're texting or typing, you can take things a different way because there's no emotion in it, blah blah blah, but you can do that in any relationship really. So I would say it definitely increases jealousy, but not really anything else. Why would you even get into an LDR? I've been asked this question a lot. Why do it? What's the point? What do you get out of it? And there is no answer. You do it because you love that person, because you feel a connection with that person, just like you do in a normal relationship. And we could easily just twist it around. Why are you in a relationship? It's as simple as saying, why are you in a relationship? The reason you're in a relationship is because you like that person, and despite the distance, you still want to be with them. No one wants to be in an LDR. It's just how things happen. Like you're meant to be together, but you're apart. Doesn't mean you can't be dating. There are a lot of people that online date, and it's just... Are all LDRs romantic? Mine, yes. All, I don't know, because I've never really been in a different long distance relationship where I'd actually felt physically attached to that person. I would guess yes, because they're willing to go through the distance to be with you, but I don't know factual wise that they are. Mine is, it's more romantic than any relationship I've ever been in my entire life. Like, he loves me for me, and he actually wants to be physically with me, and that's something I've never really had before. That sounds really sad, really lonely, really depressing. Let's move on. And the last question is it worth it? Now, I could rant about this for hours, but I'm going to sum up all into one word. So those are some questions I found online about long distance relationships. If you do have any that you haven't answered, leave them below. Check out my other long distance relationship question video down below, and I will see you guys next week with another video. Bye!